Hello, ladies. I'm Deirdre Elizabeth. Welcome back to my channel, and we are going to discuss once again another topic related to how to make your life the most fulfilling, the happiest, the most simple, and drama-free and abundant, so you can enjoy every day, every hour, every minute to the very max. And for today's video, I'm going to highlight for you something very important that often affects women because I feel like this is a woman's issue. This is how to highlight the traits of people who experience toxic levels of animosity, hatred, and jealousy toward you. And we're going to do this so that you can identify them, first of all, prevent them from destroying your hour, your day, your week, your month, or forever, however long they're in your inner circle, and how to shut them down once they've already started. The very first thing you need to recognize is who these people are and how to identify them. And they're in your inner circle, which is the sad part most of the time. And the other, so they're either a very close friend or they're a family member. The other really unfortunate part is many times they might not even recognize this. They might not even recognize their own feelings towards you and the fact that they are trying to sabotage you. And they're doing it subconsciously because they have no self-awareness. They're aware of everybody else's problems and issues, and they feel like they can diagnose or treat everybody and let everybody else know what's going on or with them, and they can identify it, but they have no self-awareness of their own issues and their own problems. A lot of times this is the issue, and it makes it even more challenging to address them. First of all, let's identify these people. There's a few key things that they do. I'm going to give you just a couple of examples, and when you hear them, have a good laugh because you'll know who these people are right away. These are the ones who will make comments, and I'm just going to pull random examples out, okay? Because there's many examples, but they're the other women who will say things like, "Oh, you don't need to wear makeup," or "You don't need to wear so much makeup. You're so much more beautiful without makeup," or "You don't need to color your hair. Your natural hair color would be beautiful," or "You don't have to dress this way or dress up or look so great all the time. Like you just look normal every day and you're just beautiful the way you are." And then they see you on a day where you're really not wearing makeup. You haven't got yourself together for the day or something. And then they're like, "Oh, are you okay? You look sick. You look tired. You just look really tired to me." Okay? So no matter what, an underlying pinning feature is that no matter what you do, you'll never be right in their eyes. Okay? And that is just one example of how that can present itself. Another example is when something great happens for you in your life and you share it. You have an achievement no matter what, an underlying pinning feature is that no matter what you do, you'll never be right in their eyes. And that is just one example of how that can present itself. Another example is when something great happens for you in your life and you share it. You have an achievement or you are making a change in your life, you're doing something different, or you have made a new decision and you're going in a new direction, anything at all like that. And they'll recognize it. They'll say, "Oh, that's so wonderful. That's so great." And then they'll be like, "Oh, but it's really unfortunate, yada, yada, yada." For instance, let's say you're moving. "Oh, I'm moving to a new apartment." And they'll be like, "Oh, that's so great. Where is it?" And you tell them and they're like, "Oh, it's too bad. It's such a bad area." Or, "Oh, I knew someone who lived there and they told me it was such a terrible building." Or, "It's really unfortunate that you can't just get yourself a mortgage and own your own home." Or, if you have a new job or a change in your career path, or you're making a decision to change in your career path, "Oh, it's too bad you're spending so much money. Oh, can you afford that? Can you afford to do that?" Or you book a vacation or you buy a new car or you invest something into yourself. Can you really afford that? These are efforts to bring you down and make you feel smaller and make you wonder, why would they assume I can't afford that? Do I come off as like a broke ass bitch? Why are you calling me a broke ass bitch? I don't understand it. And even if you are tight and squeezing and budgeting money, your investments are your business. They're nobody else's concern. And they're going to bring that to your attention and try and make you very aware and hyper aware that they think and make you feel like the world thinks that you're really not doing so well. You're really not cutting it because it's questionable as to whether you can afford that, or whether you're capable of making that change or buying that car or taking that trip, right? And they'll also say things like, they'll constantly, when they're in contact with you, start with, "Are you okay? I'm so worried about you. I'm worried about you," right? Well, the problem is, again, it's to make you feel self-conscious and make you wonder why someone's worried about you and make you feel badly or small or like you're less than because someone's constantly worrying about you. And you'd wonder, why are they worrying? What am I giving off? What about me presents to the public or to my family or friends that you should be worried about me? I'm happy every day. I'm successful. I'm doing well. and even if you're struggling to do well, you're doing your very best every day and you're above water. Like, your head's above water, girl. As long as your head is above water, you are doing well in this society today, because life is hard. Don't let these people's comments make you feel small, make you question yourself, make you question where you are and your level of success and your level of accomplishment, because it is a tough world. And if you are still in the fight and in the ring, then you are a winner already. These people, they can take that. Unfortunately, there's no point telling them that, though, or giving them that, because they're most likely not even aware that they're doing it. Prevention. Prevent this by identifying who they are, and identify them and cut them out of your personal life. Don't tell them about your wins. Don't tell them about your achievements. Don't tell them any new plans you have. Whenever they ask you what's going on? Hey, how are you? What's going on? What's new? I've been thinking about you. I've been worrying about you. You have a few options in how to handle this. And this is how we shut them down. You have a few options. Your first thing would be like, why would you ask me that? If they say, "Oh, are you okay? I'm worried about you." Well, why would you ask me that? What about me makes you think I'm not okay? And just say it that nicely. Yes, of course I'm okay. What about me makes you think I'm not? I'm just wondering. Or, did I say something to make you feel like I was not all right, or that you should be worried about me? And the other way is to say, another thing you could say is, it's a good one actually, especially when they do it in public places in front of groups of people, is to say, "Can you repeat that? I didn't hear you. Can you say that? Can you repeat what you just said?" Because a lot of times they know they're being dicks once they say that, once you ask them to repeat it, and they'll feel very uncomfortable saying it again. And they might say it again, but they'll feel it in their gut and they'll feel sick about it because they'll know that they look stupid. And the third thing you can do, and there's many more, but this is just a quick tip, is you can say, "You know what? Don't be worried about me, or don't be concerned about me or my finances or my health or wellness. I'm sure you have many bigger problems to worry about. I should be the least of your concerns. I'm doing just great. I'm fine." And that's it. Don't ever elaborate. Nothing more than "I'm fine. I'm just great. I'm fine." And if they say, "What's fine? What's great? Tell me about your life. What's going on?" Just say, "Nothing spectacular, nothing new, but everything's going well as planned." That's it. That's all they need to know. Ladies, don't forget it. Identify them, prevent it, because they are your close friends and your family, and identify who they are and use that identification to use the tools to prevent it by not sharing information. Keep your wins, keep your achievements, keep your plans close to you, and keep them to yourself. No one needs to know your plans. At the end of the day, they go to sleep in their own body, in their own life, and you go to sleep in your own body, in your own life. So it doesn't matter what they think of you, and you don't need their validation. You don't need their congratulations. You don't need any of it. You just need your own peace and happiness, and you don't need their drama. And the third thing to do is to remember how to shut them down. And it's to do it always respectfully and politely, because they're probably unaware of their problem and it's a sick little problem that they have. And who cares whether they are or not? Shut them down and do it politely and respectfully, and you'll come out on top. And that's my great advice for the day. I hope everybody has a fabulous day. And if you like this video, subscribe to my channel. I give you lots of info like this. Like this video, share this video, help me with the algorithm, and help me get it around to all the other girls. I will see you all soon.